Okay, I'm going to talk about the importance of honeybees. They're very important to our agriculture and our economy. And I became interested in this topic about a year ago when I read an article that was interviewing a farmer, and he was talking about how he's lost a lot of income due to the decrease in honeybee population. So I started researching it, and I found that over the last 10 years we've lost millions of honeybee hives. And in 2006 they gave it a name. It's called colony collapse disorder. So it's a pretty big deal for a lot of people, but a lot of ordinary citizens don't know much about the disappearance of the bees. So that's why I chose this topic, because it's something that people should be aware of. Bees are very important to our food supply. They supply up to 1/3 of global food production, and they pollinate 90% of fruits and vegetables. So without honeybees, we would see a major decrease in the amount of fruits and vegetables available. As well as almonds, honeybees are 100% responsible for almonds. So without honeybees, we would have no almonds, and that would put a $4 billion business out of business. They also supply honey, which is a great substance because it's full of antioxidants, enzymes, minerals, and vitamins, and it also fights bacteria. Aside from the agricultural effects, it also affects the economy because it would put farmers in a tight financial position because they wouldn't have as big of a production to make money from, as well as beekeepers. A lot of beekeepers, their honeybees are their main source of income, so they would lose a lot of that income. Farmers pay honeybeekeepers to bring their bees to the fields to pollinate. Another effect it would have on the economy is the price of food would increase dramatically due to the decrease in this food supply. So that would affect everyone. And you might wonder why the honeybees are disappearing. And beekeepers and farmers have been fighting pests and viruses for years, but recently a new cause has been started to be looked at, and that's pesticides, specifically a pesticide called neonicotinoids. And this pesticide has been proven to have very harmful effects on bees. It affects their nervous system, and it causes confusion and navigational problems. So honeybees will fly up to 5 miles away from their hive to look for wildflowers and forage for pollen, and if exposed to neonicotinoids, they won't be able to find their way home. So that's a few countries have already banned neonicotinoids for the next few years to try to repopulate the bees, but other countries are saying there hasn't been enough of a connection linked for them to ban the pesticides. So in conclusion, the loss of honeybees is going to have a devastating effect on the agriculture and the economy. And it's something that a lot of people aren't aware of, and they should be. Thanks for listening.
Yay! Woo!